Johnny, welcome to Slovenia.
Hello, how you doing?
Excellent. How are you doing?
Fabulous.
How does it feel to be in Slovenia for the first time?
I don't know. I guess it feels pretty good. This entire tour has been full of rain, cloudy days, and it's another one. But no, I mean, I don't know what to expect. Hopefully, it's a good show.
Considering that the weather is, let's say, not nice, do you think it's like a perfect natural setting to promote the new Democracy album?
With the weather, sure. Dark, gloomy. Why not? No, this is definitely our first time in Europe since we put out Democracy. I don't know. It's good to be back. It feels like it's been a long time.
Okay. New album. If you compare it to the previous ones, besides the new lyrics and of course the new songs, what do you think it presents in the evolution of Job for a Cowboy?
Well, I feel like the band is, we've obviously progressed a lot. I think you listen to Democracy compared to the Doom EP, it's kind of night and day. Two totally different bands, but we're just the type of band who like to evolve with every record. We don't want to put out the same record over and over again. You know, a lot of bands kind of do that. It's fine, it works, but to keep ourselves interested and, happy with the music we play, we just like to try new things and keep pushing ourselves as musicians. But with this new record, Democracy, compared to Ruination, it's just a more, definitely our most technical album, and it's just a lot more storytelling involved. So, it's cliche to say, but I think it's the best Job for a Cowboy record.
Cool. It's an honest thing to say also. Hey, I must ask you this. You did an EP before this album.
Yes.
Was it something you considered necessary, not only just to present new members, but also to connect or to just show, to bridge the sounds between the Ruination and Democracy?
I definitely feel like it did turn into a bridge. But realistically, it was more of, we had a lot of time on our hands, and we had quite a big member change, so we said, fuck it, let's write an EP and just have fun with it. It was just really for fun, and kind of to attempt to get a vibe and connection with all the members playing together, and I don't know, I think it came out great.
And what happened to the previous members? Okay, if it's not something.
No, it's okay. Bobby, our previous guitar player, he just wanted the family life back at home. He was touring in the band for 5 or 6 years at that point. And it was just kind of time for him, he just didn't want to do it anymore, which is fine. You have to respect someone who is not really, into it anymore or has other priorities back at home. And Brent, our old bass player, he got a little too addicted to drugs. There's a lot of alcohol and drugs floating around on tour, especially in any music scene, really. And he just kind of lost track of what was more important to him, and it was just kind of a mutual decision where he had to go. So we're way better off now. Without a doubt, we found two better musicians with Nick and Tony, and they really helped us improve and progress as a band.
Okay, when you you were saying about the new album, you said that it also shows like a much more improved storytelling. Would you care to elaborate?
I just think it's, in the end, it's better songwriting. Tony, especially, he has such a huge influence in the band and with all the solo work, and it's just more elaborate songwriting. That's the best way I can put it, I guess.
Okay, and lyric-wise, is this like a Democracy? Is it like an all-time concept of the album, or is this like one topic that you try to center out and the others are like?
I mean, in the end, it's a political record about, at the time, the current events, and much like Ruination was to an extent. I've said this in a lot of interviews. A lot of bands in our genre write about gore, mummies, anti-Christianity, Satanism, leprechauns, whatever. Kind of more a fantasy-esque sort of platform for songwriting. And with us, with me especially, I've been influenced by Napalm Death, At the Gates, Misery Index, more extreme bands with more of a punk rock attitude. And I guess it's something that interested me more, and was more of a serious topic to me. So yeah, I mean, I just feel like our band has always had that kind of a punk rock attitude that a lot of other bands in the genre don't have.
So did you pick up lyrical influences from what was going on in your surrounding, considering the Occupy movement, the crisis, the economic crisis?
You pretty much nailed it right on the head.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
No, it's fine. No, pretty much answered my question. But yeah, just current events, whatever's bothering me. I mean, in the end, I don't want to be the type of person that preaches and shoves my ideas down people's throats. It's kind of my personal journal. Just write down my opinions and thoughts, and, with a bit of a death metal edge to it, I guess.
And lots of bands, when they write about these topics, they tend to tie them to lots of conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Do you also do the same, or do you avoid it?
I definitely say Ruination was kind of tying into the, quote unquote conspiracy theories, but this one maybe is not so much by any means. It's kind of more straightforward.
Okay, and what is your opinion on the upcoming elections?
Well, the Democratic and the Republican Party to me are just two sides of the same coin. The American system is just pushed, two parties. A lot of the times they're both funded by a lot of the same giant corporation companies, and I think a lot of people fail to realize that it's more or less the same. So that's pretty much it.
Do you study these topics with any books, or you just take what comes your way, what you see with your own eyes in life, traveling around?
A little bit of everything. I mean, I try to keep my eyes open. So many people don't really care about the political side of really anything. They're just more interested, whatever you can think of. And I think when it comes to politics, it's more or less a really serious thing, and even at times a really scary thing to even dig into. It's really interesting, and a lot of people just don't really bother.
Okay, what I wanted also to ask, what is your opinion on the upcoming 21st December 2012 date?
I think it's nothing. It's more or less kind of another Y2K scare.
So there is a future for all of us, and of course there is future for Job for a Cowboy. What you guys will be doing after this European tour with Amphibious?
A couple things are in the air for touring. Nothing's confirmed at this point, but really, all we really want to do is write another record, really, really bad. And as soon as we get home after this tour, we're going to slowly start writing. And we want to put out another record ASAP. We feel like we've kind of learned what works with our individual members in the band, what they're good at, and we want to express that more. And we want to keep progressing as a band, like I said, and I think we're itching to do that more than anything else at this point.
Do you think it could be kind of a switchblade effect, considering that when bands do albums one after another, it usually seems like we just got the new B-sides album or unused material?
Realistically, I could care less what a lot of people think and say. It's just more for our own enjoyment, honestly. So.
Okay. Any last words for this interview?
Check out Demonocracy. Download it. If you like it, buy it. Don't buy it. Just spread the word.
Okay. Thanks a lot, man.
No problem.